So today is October 18th, 2020. It is approximately 3 p.m. and I think it's around 12 degrees Celsius, which is 54, 55 degrees Fahrenheit. As we can see, it's fall. Everything's pretty well dead. Leaves are changing, so it's time to get these colonies reduced. So I'm going to pull all of the honey supers off and remove the queen excluders as well, and get them down to kind of their winter configuration. So they've got the full box of honey and whatever's left in their brood nest. So they'll probably eat whatever's in the brood nest first, and they usually transition up into here towards the middle, towards the end of winter, and then cluster in this area here. So we'll dig into this. It's a little bit cooler today, so hopefully there is a cluster already going on. I don't have to shake too many bees down, but we'll see what we get into. We've got 4 of the double deep colonies to do, and the 1 single deep, and then I've got to remove the feeders from the other 2. And what I'll do is I'll take a full frame of honey from whatever one of these supers, and replace that hive, that frame feeder with it, and then that's an extra frame for them. So let's dig in here and see. Yeah, there doesn't look to be too many bees up in here, so that's good. We'll pull this off and they are less than impressed to see me, but with the weather and everything, that's just kind of is what it is. I'll get in a bit closer here and see what's going on. So this box here is full. All 10 frames are packed with honey. With the queen excluder, she couldn't lay any brood in this. So I know they have, a 100% full box, deep box. Weather-wise, this isn't the best day to be doing this, but getting late in the year, this next week is like pretty well all rain. So now or never, so to speak. But we'll make this quick. Actually, I'll wait there because I'm going to pull these. You guys are not happy. Okay. I'm going to pull these honey frames out and shake them into this top box as well. Alright, so here's the next hive. This was one of my originals from last year. They overwintered all last year in a single box. Don't think there's much going on in this honey super here. I think if I remember correctly, I did rob a bunch of frames from this hive when I made my splits. But nonetheless, I got to get this removed, shake the bees from the super, and pull this queen excluder here. Yeah, so this super here is packed with honey, so they're going to have lots. Let's pull this off and see how feisty these guys are. Make this quick. A little bit of smoke. I really don't like it when these excluders snap up when you put pressure on them, so be slow. Today it's so cold that the wax is not pliable at all, so it just breaks, but that's a good full box of bees right there. Yeah, looking good. All right. I think what I'll do is I'll shake these bees out from this honey super. Right into this lower box here. Yeah, see, I mean, there's not much going on in that honey super because these were, I stole full frames out of it when I made my splits. Full frames of nectar and drawn comb. One guy trying to sting me through my pants here, that's great. So they got them somewhat drawn out. I mean, there's still lots of honey there, but one thing I don't like about these plastic frames is they don't seem to draw them out that good. This is what I'm talking about here. They get this bridge comb going back and forth between them, and I don't know, it just kind of makes a mess. Alright, so we'll put this upper lid on. Now these lids, when I made them, obviously you get the flat side, run it like that for the winter, or sorry, for the summer. And then I've got this part that's got a 3/4 inch gap the whole way around it. So for the winter, I'll run it with that void. That way I can put, give them a pollen patty and maybe some sugar in there if need be. That's just kind of the way that made those lids. Bunch of bees on the ground over here. I'll scoop them up. Alright, well, we'll throw the lid back on this one and move on to another one here. Alright, so I've already got 2 done. Got these 2 hives done. As you can probably tell, I'm going to do the angry hive last, because these hives that are my normally, you know, fairly well-behaved ones are a little rowdy today. I can only imagine what the angry hive's going to be like. So we'll pull this one off of here. I do believe there's going to be quite a few bees up in the honey super on this one. So grab my smoker. I've also got a entrance reducer here to put on the front. I guess I can do right now. That'll reduce the entrance down just to keep it a little less breezy. A little smoke here, and we'll see what we get into. Okay, yeah. All right, I think I gotta switch these. I think this is the one I'm gonna pull, and this is theirs for the winter. I don't know, I gotta dig into it here and find out. Either way, this looks heavy. Yeah, this is the one that I'm going to take because it's got all those plastic frames in it. So we'll pull this off. Need something to set it on. Okay, we'll pull this excluder. It's a plastic excluder. The other one's a metal. This one's plastic, just based on that they didn't have any more at the bee supply when I went to pick them up. So I've only got one of these, and I'll stick to the metal ones for sure. These ones are kind of, I don't know, kind of chintzy. But they're only $7 or $8 opposed to $20 for the metal ones. But all right, smoke them down and give this comb a scrape here. Get rid of this comb, just, you know, there's less less stuff in the way here when I put that other box back on. They're going to cluster in the middle here between the two boxes and kind of move their way through the hive. Less stuff in the way, they can keep close to each other. And does it really matter? Probably not, but it's not ideal to be doing this on a bad day like today, but if it was nice and sunny out, you know, I've got the other hive body sitting over by my car and there'd be robbing, and so. And I have a bee brush, but I forgot it, of course. Not something I typically leave in my bag of stuff that I bring with me when I come to see the bees. Yeah, this was a frame I switched out, so I mean there's nothing on it. It's just a matter of getting the bees off of it. Starting to get the idea of what I'm going to do here. So I'll shut this off and finish that up, and then we'll put it back together. So I've got them all shook in there, so I mean that's a good box of bees. Oh my god. This thing's got to weigh, I don't know, 70 pounds, 60, 65, 70 pounds. It's awkward with these goofy handles they put on these boxes. So we'll just back her up here a little bit. And they should be good. Put the lid on. This lid's got an upper entrance. I didn't build this lid. This one came from a guy that I bought a bunch of bee stuff from, who was getting out of it. I just put some stuff in to block that upper entrance. I'm not really a big fan of that. But, so. Okay, so we got this one done. When I show the video when I wrap these hives, also on these vent shims that I made up here, I'll stuff this with burlap, and then I'll wrap the hives with some 1-inch rigid foam insulation as well. But that probably won't be until next weekend or the weekend after. Get it done sometime in early November, but we'll carry on. We're going to move on to this smaller hive over here now.